You go. Nobody else in the car? Turn around. We have anybody. Come on. What is going on? Hey, Jerry, what you got on your side? Give me your pad. Hey, anybody else? Nobody else? No, what's happening, guys? Hey, go driver's side approach, Barry. Got it? Go driver's side approach. Got it? I got nothing on me.
The 1st of July 2025, Broward County, Florida. A Coast Guard warrant officer was stopped at gunpoint on a stolen vehicle report filed by the dealership that had sold him the truck 10 days earlier. This encounter isolates 4 legal questions that every database-driven police stop eventually raises.
Can you guys tell me what's going on?
So the lead detective's gonna come over here and explain everything to you. Just give us a second. Right here. Okay. You got it? Is that the one that comes out to the truck?
Yep. He's a weakness. Might be.
He's the one that he comes back to.
Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna bring the truck. Can I pull my shirt down?
Yeah, I got you.
Are you in the military? I am. I'm active duty Coast Guard. Yeah, I'm the maintenance officer for the Coast Guard Air Station in Oklahoma. I have no idea what's happening right now.
I'm trying to get the main detective to come here.
I don't want to like jump the gun and explain everything to you when another detective is going to do that. So I don't want to
explain everything to you.
I don't want to interfere with you.
I'm at a total loss right now.
Yeah, he'll make more sense of what's going on. Like I said, I wish I could just go ahead and tell you, but I don't want to step on the toes.
Arrested? Am I being detained?
Right now you're just detained, pending an investigation, so you're not arrested. They're going to come over here, they're going to talk to you, they're going to tell you everything that's going on. So that you can understand, because I know you're confused right now.
Yeah.
They'll come over here and they'll explain everything to you.
Yeah, whatever you guys need. I just wish you guys wouldn't hit my truck.
What's that?
I said I wish you guys wouldn't hit my truck. I just got it. Yeah, I just got the text message that my payment stuff just started.
For the truck?
Yeah.
Yep. 19. Okay.
All right.
Second dress is the ultimate point. Did you make it to a 3-1 or something? What's that? Okay. All right. We'll take you back to the office more than likely so you can talk to them there formally and they can explain it as well.
We're just trying to see if you want to come here real quick before we take you, or...
But you're not being charged with anything right now. You're not under arrest for any crime right now. You're just being investigated for something that's going on.
Something that's been going on. I'm so lost right now.
Your camera's on, right?
Yeah.
Hey, you just had some money, your phone, and your wallet, okay? I'm leaving the book bag and everything. Okay.
You guys gonna take my truck or how? I think my son's up in, he's in Boca. So I don't have anybody to come get my truck.
Okay, I don't know what's happening with your truck right now. Just give the detective a few minutes. They're, like I'm saying, they're gonna explain everything to you.
Yeah, I know.
Step out one more time. I'm just going to search you since you're getting in my vehicle. I know they probably already did a good job, but I just want to double check, okay?
Whatever you need, bud.
You don't have another pair of shorts on under this, do you?
Nope. They're like,
Liner pants, whatever. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to stick you...
No, those aren't.
I'll fuck this up. I'm scared to death.
You have to do it on the other side.
Is that one too tight? No?
It's just
I can definitely tell. We definitely run into a bunch of people we can tell who's going to be issues.
Do you have the keys for
the other side of here, okay?
the car?
Do you have the keys to the truck?
I think they're in my book bag.
He says he thinks they're in the book bag.
They're in my book bag.
In the book bag, he says. He thinks.
Yeah, they're in the center console.
Or the center console.
Seatbelt on, your safety first. Like I said, once he talks to you, make a little bit more sense. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Like I said, you're going to be in charge of anything right now. Just keep this to you. Office right around the corner. All right?
All right, you got this, sir.
Thank you.
I should you.
Is it on already or not? Yeah. It is? Thanks, sir. How are you from Filipino?
Shane's Brian. Nice to meet you. Shane.
Alrighty. So listen, there's a reason why we're here. We just need to talk.
Yeah, obviously.
A couple questions.
Scared to death.
It's just a formality. We just gotta ask you a couple questions. Essentially, what we're about to do is a formality. You know, it's obviously regarding your Miranda rights. I'll read you. I'll go through the process, and basically, depending on what your determination is, what you want to do, we can go from there. Okay. So today is
First.
Tuesday, July the 1st. The time is 4:58. I'm the Filipino, ID 864, and in the room I'm here with
Sergeant Cosmo 446.
Detective Vanka 19741.
and I'm here with. Alrighty, so what's your speak English, write English, understand English? Okay. Highest level of education?
High school.
High school, so 12th grade?
Yes.
Any drugs or alcohol? Anything that might impede you from understanding what you're about to do?
No.
So what I need you to do is I need you to read every line by line, out aloud, and then if you understand what you've written, just initial right next to the number to the lines.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions, and to have him with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, will be appointed for you before any questioning if you so desire. If you decide to answer questions without a lawyer present, you still have the right to stop answering at any time or until you talk to a lawyer.
You understood what you read?
Yes.
Okay, can you initial next to each line? So now the next thing I need you to read about is going to be this paragraph here. And then I need you to read this paragraph down here, okay?
You ready to go on?
Yes.
Okay. I have read the statement of my rights and I understand what my rights are. I am willing to make a statement and answer questions. I do not want a lawyer at this time. I understand and know what I am doing. No promises or threats have been made to me, and no pressure or coercion of any kind has been used against me.
Next one.
I have read the statement of my rights and I understand what my rights are. I will not make a statement or answer questions.
Okay, so now you get to make the determination which one you want to pick. You can, invoke your rights, or you can check on the box that says that you wish to speak about.
I'll talk, 'cause I have no idea why I'm here.
So then just check off the box. Then your name in print, and then your signature on the same line.
Sorry.
You did your birth on the next line. And today's date is the 1st of July. And the time is currently 5:01. Alright. So obviously we need to talk to you in reference to the incident for today, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you, it's about your car, okay? What I want to know is how you got the car, when you got the car, by what means. Just give me the rundown, how everything started with you.
Let's see. I'm super nervous. So, go.
Take your time.
Alright, Doral Volkswagen.
Okay.
Last Saturday.
Last Saturday. Okay, well, you know around what time?
I think I finished around 2 p.m.
Okay. Okay, and what happened there?
Drove off, went to my girlfriend's house.
Okay, let's not fast forward too much. So, you went to Broward Volkswagen
Yeah.
with the intention.
Oh, to purchase a new vehicle.
Okay, and then what happened after that?
Showed up, they came out, I said, hey, I had that vehicle particular picked out. I called in the morning.
Who'd you speak with?
The first time I spoke with just a regular person, but then when I got there, Ollie was my sales representative.
Is that a nickname or is that his full name?
I think that's his full name. That's what his business card says.
Okay.
And then I also spoke with the general service manager. His first name is Chris.
Okay.
And he's a friend of a friend of mine's mom.
Okay.
So Chris kind of helped work the deal. Test drove the truck. Was exactly what I wanted. Pulled back in. They looked over. My son had a Ford Focus that I was trading in.
Okay.
They looked over the Ford Focus. They did their numbers on trade-in stuff. I didn't really want anything for the Focus. I think they came back with $1,500 for that. I was like, yep, I want the truck.
Okay.
They were very quick on the deal. We agreed on a price.
Any documents were given?
Yeah.
You have the sales documents?
In my house, yeah.
They're at your house?
Mhm.
And the sales documents have everything for the
Yeah,
truck?
everything, yeah.
Okay.
It was actually really, I would say, easier because I hadn't bought a car in, 15 years. I drive an old Tacoma that my son now drives. I don't know if any of you guys are Tacoma fans, but I almost cried when I had to get to him.
I can imagine.
But yeah, it was super easy. Everything was online. I have a disc with like all the paperwork.
Okay, so they gave you a disc?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a USB thumb drive.
Do you remember who exactly was the sales representative? I know you said Ali, but any other,
Ali.
any nicknames or any last name, business card, anything?
I have his business
You have
card.
his business card?
Yeah, I have his business card.
Okay, so then you did the documents for the purchase of the vehicle, and then what happened after that?
Did the documents, went to the, what I call finance manager.
Okay.
Went to finance manager, did all our financing. Had some issues transferring over some money. That was kind of a pain, so I ended up having, because I put $15,000 down.
Okay.
So I transferred over like $5,000 on my American Express, and then like $7,000 through USAA, which was like my limit.
Okay. Question for you, sorry to interrupt. What was the sticker price on the car?
61.9.
Was it brand new?
It's used.
Used? How many miles?
22,000.
Okay.
Put like 400 on it, I think.
Okay.
If that. I put that on there.
You drove it today to the Coast Guard Bay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yep. And then back to physical therapy.
Okay. You're recovering from an ailment?
Yes.
Okay.
I hurt my back doing deadlifts.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. So the reason why that you're in this position, okay? So the vehicle was reported stolen out of the dealership. Okay. It could be a miscommunication on their end because it was Doral Volkswagen that basically reported it as stolen.
Yeah.
Were you given both sets of keys?
Only one key.
Only one key.
Yeah.
Okay. And did you ask for where this?
Yes, I did. And they said they couldn't find a second key.
Okay. So just to confirm, at Saturday at 2 p.m. approximately is when you went to go buy that truck.
No, I got there at 9 in the morning.
What time did you drive off?
Like 2 p.m. I could look back at my phone records and tell you exactly what time that was.
What cars did you have previous?
It's a Toyota, Ford Focus.
Under your name? Mm-hmm. Okay. And that tag, where'd you get the tag from?
That tag, the tag that's on the truck,
On the truck.
was a tag that was on the car, and they transferred the tag at the dealer.
So you got the tag from the dealer, and they told you they were going to transfer the tag.
Yeah, the registration's in the glove box.
So the tag that was on the truck today.
Was on my Focus.
Okay, so it was previously on your car.
Yeah, registered.
So it's your tag.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it was on a Focus previously.
2012 Ford Focus.
Okay. As far as payments, you haven't paid the truck? You haven't paid for anything yet?
So I paid the $15,000 cash is paid for my down payment.
Okay.
And I just got my notification today that it's on my phone. I can show you on the text message that my payments are getting ready to start.
Okay. And as part of the purchase agreement, was there any documentation that you had to present after you drove the vehicle off the lot, like the next day or the week after?
No.
Nothing? So they signed, you already signed, and the truck was yours?
So as a matter of fact, because on Saturday we couldn't get the full transfer done, I called the finance manager back on
What's his name?
Tuesday. I don't have my phone.
Remember, bring it.
What's
Remember, bring the phone.
yeah, bring my phone. Yeah. Frank is the service manager.
The tag that you have on the truck now, that's the tag that was on the Focus?
That was the tag that was on the Focus.
Have you ever owned a Chevy?
No.
No?
I mean a Blazer, like when I was in high school.
What color?
Black. But that's the tag that was on the Focus the whole time since I've been in Florida.
Okay.
The Chevy was high school, registered in South Carolina.
So, you've never owned a Chevrolet truck?
No. No, just
And
What's your name? Your name?
Shane. Shane.
Alright. So the tag that was on your truck, right, comes back to a Chevy pickup. Okay. And that Chevy pickup's under your name.
Should be that Chevy pickup, or that GMC pickup.
No. So the tag that's attached to the truck now, when we run that tag, it comes back to a Chevy pickup under your name.
What?
Yeah.
so
It never belonged to, was never attached. Well, I don't want to say it was never
do you mind
attached.
just looking up the if anything pertaining to the purchase of the vehicle, if you can, just so we can take a look at it. All right, just to confirm, you were there on Saturday at the dealership, correct? Like you are. If we check the cameras.
Hang on, let me get my days straight, because. Alright, here, can you get this full strength?
Who is this?
This is my friend Jason's mom, Tracy, who works at Subaru in North Miami. And I had her like run this stuff on the background. So this is the Saturday that I bought the truck. I was texting with her Friday and Saturday.
She's not the finance manager?
She's not the finance. The finance manager's name is Frank. I don't have any text with Frank. I called him, but I can.
So what's her role in this?
She was working at Subaru in North Miami, and she's got access to like run the dealer pricing and stuff like that. So she had all those. You'll see the screenshots from where she ran the price, like the fair price comparison or whatnot, in there. And then my text message, Chris was super helpful. Like, I thought it went really smooth.
Any emails sent to you
No,
at all?
not that I know of. Not that I've noticed.
Even after you purchased the car, you got nothing from the dealership or anything like that?
Who it came from? Or do you have?
Well, the dealership you went to buy.
Terrell, Volkswagen. Maybe. Live golf tournament.
Have you logged into the bank statement? Because it usually says like what kind of car you finance and
Yeah,
stuff.
so no, I just got that today. You guys want to log in for the first time?
Yeah, let's see if what ends up coming up.
Welcome to Driveway, congratulations. And this, I mean, you can see this is today at 3 p.m., so I was going into physical therapy when I got this. I was like, oh, cool, I get to register tonight, because I'm going to try to set it up so that I pay twice a month, because the payment's expensive on that thing. And I can promise you guys, I ain't trying to steal anything. I have no idea what happened, but it's not me trying to steal a truck. I'm just going to ask a stupid question. Do you think somehow that tag was transferred or stolen somewhere
So the only thing
else?
is, I mean, even if it was transferred incorrectly, it's still the fact that they were doing inventory and then they noticed the truck was missing. So right now is everything that you're telling us is true. Because we need to verify by what method, how.
You got the truck last week.
What day?
I mean,
So don't give me a specific day, but just more or less last week.
It was a Saturday. Hang on, I can pull the text message back up from Tracy. That's my last one.
How much did they sell you the truck for?
Here's some more messages. This was from my sales guy.
that's the sales guy?
Yeah, this is here. You're leaving in the truck.
Ali?
Ollie.
Okay.
Can I see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's from the dealer. Leave it in the truck.
Yeah. Can we call him?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no. I think he's the old dude that works in there. He's been there like 20 years. God, you guys scared the shit out of me. Holy hell. It's alright. I'm here for it too.
We're saying that exactly.
I'm not a criminal, but I appreciate the crap out of you guys.
Hi, is this Ali? How you doing, Ali? This is Sergeant Aldrin.
Yeah, there's
They're offering.
the tag on the truck.
That's when they put it on the dealership? Okay.
Yeah. Hi Shane, real pleasure meeting you today. Thank you for your business. Best wishes and happy murdering Ollie, Doral Volkswagen. Cool. And this was, alright, just so we got it straight, June 21st. So that's 2 Saturdays ago, right?
Let me verify. Yeah, Saturday before last.
Yeah, 2 Saturdays. Yeah, I think the truck has got a low jack on it too. Which is probably how you guys found me at Baylake.
Yeah, so basically, this is just a formality. At the end of the day, we don't know what we have until we investigate a little further. That's why we interview. Once we verify all the details.
Yeah, man. There's nothing to hide in this one. I mean, clearly we're going through, just going. This is what I don't understand though is like the tag thing.
That's we'll talk about that after. We just need to verify. Where'd he go? He's on the phone with the sales rep.
Yeah, so there's the Carfax and then there's the armrest.
Okay, so it basically seems that they. Okay.
It sounds like they messed up.
Yeah. They basically. Is this your phone or his phone?
That's his phone.
Okay.
And then if you swipe to the Carfax, it comes back to a 1500.
Yeah.
It is a 1500.
Yeah, but it's like a diesel, like lower model. Because that's an AT4. This is coming back to.
Hey, that's an AT4X, man.
My bad.
So yeah, it seems like once
So we can smile a little bit. About
Yeah.
at this point,
You guys don't beat me up, man.
No. Hopefully we didn't treat you too rough.
I want to hug when I'm done.
We'll talk after this.
Maybe some coffee.
I got some advice after this.
Yeah, once he's done with it, he's actually talking to the sales rep. Once he comes back, we'll finish.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just tell you straight up. You better sue them. That's a big.
Let me see the messages with the sales guy you showed us. Yeah, there's a conversation between you guys. Correct. Home, yeah.
Alright, you're for real, right? This is embarrassing.
I can understand that.
I'm the fucking helicopter maintenance officer for the Coast Guard Air Station in Oaxaca. Like, you guys rolled me out of my physical therapy officer. I'd be like, what the fuck?
Well, we treat all stolen vehicles. We don't know.
Hey, dude, when we're done, we'll burn it, because I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm a dude. I've rolled people too. It's all good. We're there. I just was like, the only thing that I could think was something with the truck, and I was sitting in the cell freezing my balls off. I'm like, this guy. And then when they said Doral, I was like, this is something with the truck.
Yeah, we'll just verify the statements, whatever this guy's saying, and then.
No, this is all good. Well, it's not going to be good for them. I did everything. I'll give you guys whatever you want. I don't know about. My fiance's dad's also the ex-20-year chief of police of Ball Harbor. I got nothing to hide.
So that answers the badge and the couple.
Oh yeah, I have your
You have my
coin
badge?
or badge. Yeah, I have it there. But I was like, just in case.
Yeah.
Your stuff, yeah. I don't know how you guys want to work it because of your backpack or rucksack, whatever's in the back.
Yeah.
I left it all there. Like we really don't.
Is the truck still there?
Every encounter like this begins.
Every lawful stop begins with reasonable suspicion under Terry versus Ohio. Officers may briefly detain when specific, articulable facts suggest criminal activity is afoot. Here, two facts converged: a stolen vehicle flag in the database and a plate returning to a different vehicle entirely. United States versus Hensley extends Terry to permit stops based on another agency's information. In this case, the dealership's report entered into the law enforcement system. Herring versus United States adds the good faith layer. Officers who rely on a database record in good faith are shielded from evidence suppression, even when that record contains a clerical error. That protection covers the evidence obtained. It does not authorize an indefinite custodial hold. This is where the encounter becomes legally contested. Officers repeatedly use the phrase, detained, not arrested. That framing carries no legal weight once the underlying facts are applied to establish doctrine. Dunaway versus New York establishes that transporting a suspect to a station for custodial questioning requires probable cause equivalent to a formal arrest, not merely reasonable suspicion from a Terry stop. Florida versus Royer tightens that standard further. Once officers move a subject into a closed, controlled environment, the seizure escalates to arrest in all but name, regardless of what officers choose to call it. Hayes versus Florida draws the clearest line. Absent consent, à warrant, hors probable cause. Officers cannot transport a person to a station for investigative purposes, period. Florida Statute 901.151 codifies the outer time limit for any investigatory stop. Detention may extend only as long as necessary to confirm or dispel the suspicion that justified it. One verification call to the dealership would have dispelled the suspicion in under 10 minutes. A 4-hour custodial hold did not meet the standard the statute requires.
I could give him a call if you want to go over there and be like, hey, listen, he just needs to get his stuff, like, and I'll explain the situation.
That's because how long is my truck going to be gone?
I mean, depending on once we clarify everything and clarify everything, you might be able to get it back pretty soon.
I'm supposed to be taking it tomorrow to Jacksonville, my girlfriend's, my fiance's house.
Story for her.
Huh?
At least you have a story for her.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I just want the truck back at this point. Oh, I love that truck. I would give it to them.
It's a badass truck.
I would too, to be honest.
You guys did my bumper when you hit me?
No. Not that I know.
That was like the first thing I noticed. I'm like, I wanted to get mad, and then I was like, oh crap, it's the lights. So
Yeah, I got there after the fact.
Totally unrelated story, and just kind of crazy. I've got a friend in North Carolina. This is fucked up because it is what it is. He got rolled on child like 3 weeks ago, dude, and we commissioned it like the same time. So you guys are spot on, and you never know who you're.
Yeah, you really
Never know.
We have our tactics and the way we handle stuff. Like,
Yeah, you guys were very professional. I appreciate you.
thank you.
Yeah, it's not you guys at all. This is whatever they did. Can I answer this? No.
Yeah, can you just wait for us
Yeah,
to
just
finish and
once we're
then?
done.
Okay, yeah. She would get kicked out because my fiance was also a cop in
Yeah, well,
Sunny Isles.
you could call her after.
Yeah. Just for the sake of the interview, everything's being recorded. Privacy sake.
How many years have you been serving for?
27. I'm retiring next year.
Good.
It is actually. It's very good. I'm going to move to Jacksonville, and I think right now I'll probably go to work for Boeing. That's what I'm looking at. If I can find something that's like low not low stress. Low stress isn't good, but like medium stress.
Right. What is it that you do? You just fix the planes?
That's what I did. Now I direct the maintenance for the 5 helicopters. I've got 76.
They're the rescue ones?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You've always been here in Opelika one?
No, I've been here for coming up on 2.5 years.
Where were you before?
North Carolina.
So you were there and then you just came over here?
Yeah, so I started in Atlantic City, New Jersey, Puerto Rico. I was in Puerto Rico for 5 years. Moved to North Carolina. I was in North Carolina for a lot longer than I expected to be. And transferred again on the base. I guess luckily it's a big base there. So they've got the schoolhouse. I was an instructor for a couple of years. I worked at the overall center for a couple of years. And then I was a ground support equipment program manager when I first commissioned. And came up on the end of my tour and tried to get the Hitron in Jacksonville. I wanted to go to Jacksonville and ended up in Miami, which that's fun down here.
Yeah, one of my old sergeants, he's like the finance guy for the Coast Guard.
Oh, what's his name?
Pavasic. He's a sergeant here, but he does like all the finance. I think he's out of like California.
Oh, okay.
He has to fly out all the time.
He flies around? Nice. Yeah, I was enlisted. I was enlisted for 21 years. Now I'm a warrant officer, so.
You need college for that?
Yeah. So I've got 12 years is my highest. I've got the equivalent of my associates because I went to college for a couple of years and then I did my airframe and power plant license, my FCC license, and my FCC growler so I can work on radios and aircraft. So with the technical route.
Yeah, it still counts as credits.
It does, yeah. It's good. Not a lot of technical routes left. I mean, A&P wise, and the civilian sector, man, airports start getting thin.
Yeah.
All the guys are retiring.
Is it really?
It is, yeah. And they've started the schools up, like, it's, you know, you can go to tech schools, like Broward's got a good flight program, a good ground support program for maintenance, you know, but it's mainly like technical colleges. So, but it's been a fun career. We've got it made. It's good.
I was surprised you guys got a tight ship over there. We tried getting we originally went over there.
Yeah.
To see if, because the car was supposedly over there.
Yeah.
And then we tried to get in to even look around.
You guys didn't have my phone number? Because if you called me, I would have just came and met y'all somewhere.
So whenever we get calls like this, it's very limited information.
Yeah.
So
dude, if I had known, I'd have met y'all at the damn Volkswagen dealer. Nobody called, nobody emailed, nothing. That's the frustrating part. Is like
that's the thing. We gotta verify what's going on their end, because if the case is that it's a clerical error on the paperwork or something, then that's something that they need to sort out themselves. But once they call us, they tell us, hey, this vehicle is.
It's curious to me. I'm gonna relax now because I've done shit wrong. All of their vehicles there, they were like pushing the low jack thing. Like they pushed the low jack thing hard. And I was like, that's never been anywhere like that. But I'm thinking like South Florida, like it's pretty wild west here, in my opinion. So, alright, cool, I'm buying a used truck, it's expensive. I'm in a gated community and stuff. I was like, oh, cool. That's probably handy to have on there. I mean, that's what I pay insurance for, but peace of mind. But it was interesting that they were pushing that low jack system. Like,
I mean, if anything, today's a testament to show that it works.
Yeah, I guess. So they wouldn't let y'all on the base?
We tried.
Yeah, when did you guys go? Did you guys go today?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we went all the way down to Opelika and
that's
try to see if we can get a hold of the truck.
That's where it sits all the time.
Yeah, once we saw how tight ship it was, we were like, all right, I mean, either this guy's a contractor who has access or possibly somebody on base.
Oh, no, I'm the man. Yeah, you guys would have created a shitstorm and a half doing that. That'd been
so
great.
that's why we went over there. Obviously, we asked questions first before doing anything crazy, but...
now that we know what it's about, that would have been funny, but it would not have been funny at the time.
Well, not at the time.
No, not at the time.
We laugh about it now.
We laugh about it now. It would have been a really great story. You guys remember that time Shane got arrested?
Where are you originally from?
Inside the station, detectives administered a full Miranda advisement before questioning. Miranda versus Arizona requires that procedure before any custodial interrogation begins. The threshold distinction comes from Berkemer versus McCarty. Routine roadside traffic stops do not trigger Miranda because they do not constitute custody by definition. A locked interview room inside a sheriff's station is a different legal environment entirely. By reading those rights, officers procedurally conceded what their repeated verbal assurances kept denying. The subject signed a Miranda waiver and elected to speak without counsel. Under Colorado versus Connolly, a waiver holds when it is knowing, voluntary, and intelligent. His waiver met that standard. The 4-hour detention that preceded it did not. The constitutional issue in this case is not the waiver. It is the chain of events that made the waiver necessary. The plate added a second legal layer. Florida statute 320.261 makes displaying a tag assigned to another vehicle a first-degree misdemeanor under state law. The plate on the truck returned to a Chevy pickup rather than to the vehicle registered to the dealership, giving deputies a second basis for the stop, alongside the stolen vehicle flag. Under the collective knowledge doctrine, officers may act on another agency's combined information. Probable cause for the initial stop may well have cleared the higher constitutional bar. Probable cause for a stop, however, is legally distinct from probable cause to detain for 4 hours. On the civil side, Florida's false imprisonment tort requires restraint without lawful authority. Deputies acting in good faith on a filed report carry qualified immunity under federal doctrine. That immunity does not extend to the party whose report set the chain of events in motion. Grades. The deputies receive a B-. The stop threshold was met under Terry. Professional conduct was maintained throughout the encounter. The 4-hour custodial hold over a verifiable clerical error, resolvable with a single phone call, is what drops the grade. The driver receives a B+. Composure through a felony-level gunpoint stop was close to textbook for a civilian encounter. The voluntary Miranda waiver and the unprompted phone surrender were legally unnecessary once he was inside that station room. Full compliance at the roadside is always the correct call. Volunteering constitutional protections inside a locked room is not. The dealership receives an F. Reporting a sold vehicle as stolen, then using the buyer's own LoJack to direct police to his door, without a single internal verification call first, is the operational failure that produced this detention. 3 takeaways. For law enforcement, a database hit is the opening of an investigation, not a substitute for one. One verification call before executing a high-risk stop on a trackable, identifiable subject satisfies both the constitutional threshold and the operational standard for accuracy. For the public, comply fully at the roadside. That is always the safest posture. Once transported to a station, request a lawyer before answering any question. Rights waived inside a locked interrogation room cannot be unwaived once questioning begins. For any business, filing a law enforcement report, that report triggers a chain you do not control. Accuracy before filing is not optional. Civil exposure for wrongful restraint follows the source, not the officers who acted on that information in good faith. If you have a Bodycam encounter or a legal question you want analyzed, drop it in the comments. Subscribe for weekly Bodycam analysis. We will see you in the next one.
South Carolina. I grew up in Charleston.
Oh, okay. Love that place.
I do too. What'd you do before?
Sales?
Sales? Really? Good for you, man. That's awesome. You look like a prior military guy.
Nah, I've been doing this for a long time. 8 years, long time because I'm still young. I'm not even in my 30s yet, but I started at 21.
Okay.
Before that, I was a dragline oiler.
Okay. And you're Broward.
Yeah.
All right. You know Brian Schnell?
And BSO?
Yeah.
Do you know where he's at?
Nah, he's in Sunny Isles. He's started at Sunny Isles.
Actually, I have to cut because I went to Dade Academy, so I know a lot of people from Sunny Isles. But it doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, Brian's a sergeant down there. And then Tom Hunker's my fiance's ex-dad. He's the ex-chief at the Harbor.
I actually know the chief there because he's one of my really good friends. His dad.
Okay.
And I get that a lot. My whole family served. I'm the only one that did it.
Okay.
I'd rather go this route.
You have the military look to you. Yeah.
Never crossed my head because I was just like, graduated in 2014. I was like, shit's going downhill. So.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. If I had to do it again, and I'm going to go out with a good pension. Don't get me wrong. I guess it's not anything to complain about. Man, when you guys go out, it's so good. It's so much better
Yeah, so, yeah, just like from what my brothers and my cousins told me, it's just like, it was getting very political over there, so, not getting too deep into it, I was just like, because they told me, and I was like, I don't know, and then one of my cousins does this, and I was like, yeah, that sounds more fun, honestly.
Yeah, it's a toss-up because I've really had a great career. Coming to the end, like I look back on some of the things I've done, and I've gotten to do some incredible things that have really helped a lot of people. But man, for retirement-wise, it's police and fire, especially down here. You guys.
No, it's good, but the cost of living is what, because you can retire, but then the cost of living keeps going like this, but then you stay here. So the old heads that retired a long time ago, they're working on like second pensions now and stuff.
That's Mr. Tom, definitely. He went to Miami for a little while. We've had some rough years in the Coast Guard. It's going to be interesting to see what plays out over the next couple. We've never had a secretary. And I think that's like really kind of coming home to roost after, you might as well say, 12 years of Democrat leadership. I mean, you had like the little piece of Trump in there. I wouldn't really say things really got better for us in that time frame. It got different, but it didn't really get better. And then we went back into 4 more years of like sequestration, and just the Coast Guard's budget's already small.
Oh, is it?
And we're just. I'm blessed to be in aviation because we don't feel it as much, but like our boat surface ops guys, they're hurting.
Is that your SF team?
Yeah, I mean, our SF team rides the boats, so they get caught right in the middle of it too. I mean, they get funding, their kit stuff's nice, and they get some cool gear to play with, but the boats that they ride are old and broken.
Yeah, because you guys aren't a part of DOD. It's good. It's
Homeland Security.
Homeland Security. You'd be surprised because the feds that I work with, they're well funded.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Oh, I'm not surprised. The AMO guys down at Homestead, they were just up this weekend for our change of command on Friday. Those guys they're good to go. But we've never really had a champion. It's just kind of weird. We've never had anybody out there like screaming our name, and we always have just done more with less.
And they're always like, you guys are down there. That's the funny part.
We're just down there. It's like, it's Coast Guard. But that's been good, man. I got nothing to complain about. That's for sure.